Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, you will take an oath before we are able to do some introduction. We'll take an oath.
Confirm if you are Christian or Muslim. Christian.
So you use the Bible.
Okay. The right hand. So I say I, you repeat after me. Then you say
So I,
Herbert Wanjala Kibunguchi,
of national ID number
of national ID number 3495198,
having been duly nominated to serve as County Executive Committee member of the County Government of Bungoma, do hereby solemnly and sincerely swear that the information that I shall give before this committee shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. You can now sign
You
your
proceed and sign your oath before we are able to do the introduction of the 100 members we have here. Thank you. You'll be using the microphone during the session for you to answer our questions. We'll require your original documentations for verification by the panel or the committee members. So, Nomen, welcome for this vetting process. I'm the chair of the committee, Honorable Situma, Emmanuel, the Speaker of the Assembly. I have a member of the committee. They'll be doing self-introduction from the other far end. Be on answered, please, Honorable.
We have the answer now. Thank you, Honorable Chair. My name is Stephen Wafula Malwa, MC representing Soisambu Mutual and Deputy Speaker, a member of this committee.
Thank you, Chair. I'm Honorable Joseph Nyongeza Juma, representing Maraka Rututi, a member of this committee, also a leader of majority in this House.
Thank you, Chair. My name is Joan Kiro, MCA Kapkaten Ward. I'm the Deputy Majority Leader of this County Assembly and the committee, and a member of this committee.
Thank you, Chair. My name is Anton Lusanaka, MCA Bukembe West and Leader of Minority.
Chair, I'm Honorable Evelyn Mutiembu, representing the people of Malakisi South Cresro Ward, a member of this committee and also a minority deputy leader.
Chair, I'm Honorable Charles Wangila, member of this committee, MCA Kabula Ward. Thank you, Chair.
Chair, I'm Honorable Masai Francis, member.
Chair, I'm Hongo Barasa, a member of this committee. Thank you, Chair. I'm Honorable Makari George, a member of the committee representing Musikoma Ward.
Thank you, Chair. I'm Sundukwa Grace, a member of this committee.
Thank you, Honorable Grace. I also have the Secretariat led by the Deputy Clerk Legislative. Kindly introduce yourself and your members of the Secretariat.
Thank you, Chair. I'm Amos Launa, Deputy Clerk, Legislative Services. Can we begin from this end?
Honorable Chair, I'm Elijah Odera, Research Officer, member of the Secretariat.
Caroline Wamalwa, the Deputy Hansard Editor, member of this Secretariat.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Diera Kalisa Swanjala, Chief Sergeant at Arms.
Misiko Mash, Communication Officer.
You off your microphone, please. Yes, proceed.
Honorable Chair, I'm Edward Musumba, Legal Counsel.
You off it completely, still on, it's okay.
Chair, my name is Joktan Kabei. I'm Senior Clerk Assistant, Committee Services.
Thank you, Chair. My name is Ruth Wanami, Senior Clerk Assistant, Legislative Services.
Thank you. That's the committee that's going to vet you. We'll have questions from the membership of the committee in turns, and expect rejoinders from the members of the committee, as we'll be doing the vetting process. So, if we ask in a very simple way, who is Herbert Wanjala Kibunguchi? In summary.
Thank you very much, Chair and honorable members. My name is Herbert Wanjala Kibunguchi, born and partly raised in Bungoma. I come from Webuye West. I went to school up to first college level, Strathmore College, then went to the US for my BS education and did civil engineering, have my first degree in civil engineering. I also worked in the US extensively before I came back home. And as at coming back home, we were lucky that we had good devolution, and I came to the county of Bungoma as a chief officer in roads from 2014 to 2018. Thank you.
Are you a senior bachelor? Do you have a family?
Yes, I am married, happily married, with 5 kids. All my kids are grown, and all of them are working.
Whether you are happily or pain-free married does not matter to us as a committee. So we'll ask you questions. You've been given a chance to serve the assembly, the county government of Bungoma as a nominee for tourism, environment, water, and natural resources. Can you just explain in some of this committee the roles of the CEC as per Article 183 of the Constitution of Kenya?
The CEC sits on the cabinet, works very closely with the governor to set policies. The CEC is also called upon in the assembly to explain the direction of the ministries. The CEC represents the governor wherever the governor is not there. He is actually equivalent to the cabinet secretary in the national government.
That's all? That's sufficient?
The CEC coordinates work in the ministries and make sure that programs are done according to the laid down or expected as per the wishes of the people of the county through their county assembly.
Honorable Stephen, next to go.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Mr. Kibunguchi Wanjala Habat, my question goes, you are a professional engineer and you have spent most of your work experience in roads, infrastructure and public works, correct?
Yes.
From the documents before the committee, you duly submitted your application for consideration to the position of CCM in charge of roads, transport infrastructure and public works, but got nominated to the position of tourism, environment, water and natural resources. How will you integrate your knowledge and wealth of experience in that other area as an engineer to the docket that you have been nominated for?
Thank you very much, Honorable Member. In studying engineering, you are given a broad-based information. There are subjects that relate to water, to the environment, to waste management. All that is related to civil engineering when you look at the curricula of civil engineering. When you build a road, as much as I've worked in roads that many years, but when you build a road, you have to incorporate common sense, which when you look at water, environment, all that is affected when you are doing any project. So I think I'm very qualified to work in water, and I understand the problems that we have in this county as far as water is concerned. Bringing water closer to the people will be our aim, and we'll work very closely with the team that I'll be working with. And like you, most of these departments have experts, and I'll rely on expertise that I'll find in these departments in areas that I might not be quite conversant. So I don't see that being a problem, that that I'm going to be in water as opposed to be in roads. And also, the governor must have felt that my strengths will help this department. And I'm sure I'm well qualified to make sure that the people of Bungoma get enough water.
You'll have to have a rejoinder from Honorable Joseph.
Thank you, Chair. The nominee is saying that he will rely on the experts in that department. Suppose, maybe by bad luck, those experts dislikes you and then they mislead you. Will you also mislead the county?
Actually, I'm a team player. I've always been a team player. I'll be very surprised if those experts who are already in the ministries would want to lie to me. And again, being an engineer, you have a broad mind. Right now, what we know is that we don't have enough water for the citizens and the residents of Bungoma. The first thing is to make sure that we look for water sources for our people. The technical part will be, how do we get the water to the people? And I don't see anybody lying to me how to get water to the people.
Yes, next is Honorable George Makari.
Thank you, Chair. Herbert, how are you?
I'm okay.
Before I come to the question, allow me go back a little bit. Your DCI clearance is only showing a receipt. It means you don't have a certificate of good conduct as we speak.
What happened is when I went in for the certificate of good conduct, I was told it will take 3 weeks, and I'll get the notification very soon. But in 2014, when I applied and was considered for chief officer position, I got clearance. I don't see that between 2014 and now.
Excuse me, please. Just answer that simple question.
Yeah.
At the moment here, you don't have a certificate of good conduct. As you are here before us, you don't
Yes,
have it.
I don't have it.
That is sufficient.
Thank you.
The rest is for us to decide.
What if, Chair, after we have assessed the nominee and maybe given him a clean bill of health, later on the certificate comes and says you have issues, you are not cleared by DCI?
Wait for that answer first before we proceed.
Do you see such a situation arise?
I do not.
What guarantee does this committee have that such a situation will not arise?
You can never give 100% guarantee, but I would give 99.99%.
All right, Herbert, who is the CS for environment in Kenya and the corresponding PS? You are in the environment docket as we speak. We are waiting you for that. You must be knowing your corresponding counterparts at the national level. Can you be able to give us who is the CS for environment and the corresponding PS nominee?
I'm not able to give you that right now, but I know the CS for water, and I think she might be the one for environment.
Don't guess. We want specifics, Herbert. So you are not conversant with the current affairs in Kenya?
Actually, it's very current.
But you don't know. It's very current, but you don't know.
No, I don't.
It's okay. Honorable, you have a rejoinder? It's okay. Kindly, Honorable George, hand over before we come back to you.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Honorable Chair. I have a rejoinder here. Mr. Kibonguchi has given us referees. In his questionnaire, we have referees. And you know, we have names. We can have names like Stephen Wafula. We can have, and there are very many. We can have a name like Joseph Nyongesa and others. Now, you've given referees here. We don't know if these referees are, have the titles. We have institutions where they can be found. If we chose to go physically and pay a visit to them so that we can ask something about you. Because when you look at it, it's just Dennis Simiyu. We don't know who Dennis Simiyu is. Moses Wafula. We don't know who Moses Wafula is. Patrick Kisia. Yeah. Kindly, can you maybe try to elaborate on this?
Yeah. Dennis Simiyu, I worked with him in roads, and the question was somebody who knows about my work. Kisia, I've done some consulting work with him. And Moses Wafula is a friend who understands me.
What we are asking, if we were to make a reference and make a follow-up, where could we be able to get these people?
I included their numbers.
You can have a number of your wife or your friend. It's not sufficient enough to us.
I can definitely expand on that. I'm sorry about that mistake, but the space that I was given could not have allowed me to expand further than that. That's why I just put the numbers, but I can definitely...
But I've seen in your numbering there's enough space. If Dennis could have said Dennis Roads, Bungoma County Department of Roads, Moses Protocol Officer, Governor's Office.
I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. Go back to Honorable George. We'll discuss that issue, because what you are doing here, engineer, that you are referring us, that we go and ask you a junior, your subordinate, to be a referee.
The questionnaire asked somebody who knows about my work and my character. So there's a reason I did not put my senior as my referee or my former senior.
Because they know you more than your juniors.
I would want to disagree for this particular senior.
It's okay. Honorable George Makari, proceed.
Speaker, rejoinder.
Yes,
over the same questionnaire, you look at the position applied for. Which position did you apply for?
CECM, water, environment, natural resources, and tourism.
In your questionnaire, you have said the position or whatever you applied for or nominated for is county executive committee member. You have not been specific, you didn't specify that you are there for water and environment and those others. Secondly, Honorable Speaker or Chair, over the same questionnaire, look at number 15. Number 15, the questionnaire. Employment record. In 2014 to 2018, you are working in the county government of Bungoma. And at the same time, you are also working as, from 2016 to 2017, you are working in the National Construction Authority, meaning you are doing 2 jobs at the same time. Then on 16, number 16, the honors and awards. Number 1, look at number 1. You are awarded excellence in transportation. You may want to tell us what that means, transportation. Then on conflict of interest, number 26, there is a word that you have used which you may want to explain to the committee. B. In fact, it is even there in A. You have said, I will remove myself from playing any role. So how do you remove yourself? Then on the names of your names are varying. In your CPE, your name was Herbert Wanjala. Look at your CPE. When you went to the other levels, the name started mutating. You now became Herbert Wanjala Kibunguchi. So I don't know where this other foreign name is coming from. Because we know you from the beginning, you are Herbert Wanjala. But as you proceed, you go to East African examination, you now become Herbert Wanjala Kibunguchi, and as you proceed to other levels. Do you have an affidavit that can tell us you are the same person?
Thank you very much, Mheshimiwa.
Kindly use the microphone.
Sorry. Thank you very much, Mheshimiwa. The first question was on number 15. I worked for Bungoma County. I was also at the same time teaching part-time, National Construction Authority. It was a part-time job. I didn't interfere with my work because we used to teach maybe once or twice a year. And it was very related to what I was doing in the county because National Construction Authority trains contractors on how to do their work. So whatever I was doing there was once or twice a year, and it used to be weekends most of the time. And that's why I listed it from 2016 to 2017. Excellence in transportation, that was a mistake. When I was writing this down, it's supposed to be transportation, not transportation. Accomplishment, teamwork, perseverance, and excellence.
Honorable, be on hands because you are whispering.